So I have this friend. His name is Doug. Doug loves a good espresso and craft beer. But then again, who doesn't? He's a year-round bicycle commuter. Oh, and the view from his condo has lots of cranes. We were at this party. I don't know exactly who started it. There was a bit of a debate. Something about which is more important to Alberta's economy, cities or the rural areas. Doug said cities, of course. They have the largest populations, blah blah blah. I'm a big know-it-all. That's Doug. Don't get me wrong, I love the guy. It's just that I work for a pretty cool organization called AAMDC. And I know exactly how much rural areas drive Alberta's economy. So I presented Doug with the challenge. Spend some time with us, visit the places, meet the people, then decide. He accepted my challenge. I even found a film crew and we were all set to go, and then Doug no-showed. Typical Doug. But that's okay. I found a workaround. This is gonna be interesting. What a difference it's been, going from the open landscape of District 2 to the lush forests of District 3. The crew and I are really starting to get a sense of just how beautiful this province and its people really are. Our next interview is with the mayor of the aptly named Woodlands County, Mr. Jim Rennie.
So I was born here, and it's a forestry community, and one of the things I never knew until I stepped in the role of mayor is exactly how sustainable that the forestry industry is. For every tree that they cut down, they plant 2 to 3 more trees. So this is going on every year. They have a 100-year plan. I can't think of another business that is looking at how to keep their environment that they're working in healthy for 100 years ahead. And if they do a good job of it, they're going to be successful. Us here in Alberta, rural Alberta, have many thoughts on city boys. But Doug, I gotta say, you top the charts. But what we want you to know is, please have a good understanding of what we have here, because rural Alberta has so many great examples of environmental friendliness, ways that industry can work together in partnership, and when the forest industry is healthy, our community is healthy, and Alberta is healthy.
Next, Jim arranged for us to visit the Alberta Newsprint Company, ANC. ANC is really interesting in the sense that it takes what would otherwise be unusable wood chips from other forestry mills and creates high-quality paper. We were delighted when Technical Director Gary Smith offered to take us on a tour, after a safety orientation, of course.
Welcome to ANC, where safety is no accident.
Something tells me Doug wasn't paying very close attention. A major risk for rural Albertans living in the forested areas can be wildfires. The devastating impact of the 2011 Slave Lake fires resulted in an unlikely partnership between 3 neighbors: the town of Slave Lake, Lesser Slave River, and the Saw Ridge First Nation.
You have to build trust first. That is number 1, is trust.
We're all coming from the standpoint of wanting to make our region better, and we've got that level of respect and a level of trust for each other. And once you have that, really you can do anything, but it was tough to get there. We had to go out on a limb to make it happen.
Just take a leap of faith. Once you get to know each other, you're going to find you have a lot more in common than you have differences. And with that, you can actually get a lot more done.
Surely if these 3 could find a way to not only cooperate, but grow together, then there is still hope for Doug and his stance on rural Alberta. It's been a truly informative and educational experience. We're so grateful that all these kind people could take the time to meet with us, show us the land and the industry. It's unfortunate that the real Doug passed up on this opportunity, because I believe that he would have had a much better understanding of just how significant industry is out here, and how absolutely essential it is to continue to recognize and prioritize economic development in rural Alberta. After all, this is where it all starts.